This is the Iowa Weather Report for Tuesday, September 16th, 2014. And now our first look at the 0Z GFS model run. At 1 p.m. this afternoon, we have a northwesterly flow continuing over the state that's going to keep temperatures below seasonal levels for this time of the year, with highs mainly today in the 60s to around 70 degrees with plenty of sunshine around. Any precipitation will be off to our east and our south, and with the remnants of what was once Hurricane Odile moving up into the desert southwest, and we're going to have to watch this later in the week. You can see by Wednesday, around here it's fairly calm and quiet. A very isolated shower could scrape our southeastern or southwestern counties Wednesday morning. Otherwise, mainly sunny. Highs in the 60s to lower 70s, bumping up into the 70s on Thursday. You can see the moisture from the remnants of Odile moving through New Mexico. That's going to merge with this system, bringing Gulf moisture up from the south that could bring some scattered showers and thunderstorms. A few isolated storms here on Friday with the frontal system. You can see the moisture from Odile over to Texas and Oklahoma Panhandle, and this will be moving north and eastward along this frontal system. You can see it here on Saturday somewhere near Kansas City. That could enhance some of the rain in our southern counties if this solution is happened to be correct. Saturday just looks plain wet, fairly cool with some clouds around, highs around 70. Then that frontal system moves away. By Sunday, could see some early morning showers in our eastern counties, otherwise clearing. Highs in the around 70 to 75 degrees or so. Then into Monday, the cooler air starts to come in from Canada. This could drop temperatures into the upper 60s to low 70s, maybe a few degrees cooler than that, depending on the amount of cold air that does come in from the north. You can see here by next Tuesday, we have a big trough over the Great Lakes in the northeast, ridge pumping up over the west, and that's going to warm temperatures up across the west once again, where they desperately need rain, especially in California. Monsoonal flow continues over the south and west, frontal system off the east coast and along the Gulf Coast, and around here fairly cool and fairly sunny. Going into the extended period on September the 27th, now we have a cutoff low over roughly around centered around Lexington, Kentucky. This is going to keep temperatures at least near seasonal levels, as the ridge will be mainly off to our west. It's also going to keep the storm track way to our north, so a lot of precipitation is going to miss the state if this solution happens to be correct. And then as we go to the end of the forecast, on October 1st, the first day of October, now we have a ridge overhead once again. We have a trough just off the east coast, another one moving into the west coast. And with that, we'll have pretty much seasonal weather if this is to be correct. We'll have a storm system moving into the west that could overspread the northern plains with a few showers, one storm moving off the east coast, and maybe a tropical entity near the Gulf Coast. Satellite image from last evening was fairly calm and quiet across the country. A few clouds moving along the east coast down into the south. You can see what was once Hurricane Odile over the Baja, and this will be spreading northeastward into the desert southwest and could impact us by the weekend. But mainly, the watch warning map from last evening shows the flash flood watches in the southwest, frost advisory in Wisconsin and the UP and Michigan, heat advisories, excessive heat warnings continue over southern California. The QPF chart, precipitation over the next 5 days through Saturday evening at 7 o'clock, showing rainfall amounts around here between about a half to 1 inch, maybe heavier if we get some more remnants from Odile. Heaviest will be across the southwest with those remnants and along the Gulf Coast as well.